calling. So when you're giving a reason for calling, there are some phrases that we use to start up that conversation. So there are two phrases. I'm calling about or I'm calling to. I'm calling about or I'm calling to. So let's say I'm calling about or I'm calling to. Now you use about if you're introducing a new topic, okay? If you're introducing a topic. And you use to if you're introducing an action. So what do I mean when I say the word introducing a topic? For example, I'm calling about the job application, okay? If I'm talking about an action, I'm calling to filling the form for the conference or the summer conference, okay? So to it's something that is going on or something the company will have and you want to join in that action. But a topic is if you want to apply for something and you want to do that thing, okay? So let's go ahead and look how to connect or transfer calls. What phrases to use? Phrases to use while connect or transfer calls. Ways in which you can connect or transfer calls. For example, one moment please. So you could say, one moment please. One moment please. Or you can say, please hold. Keep in mind, all these are formal conversation. Please hold. Or I'll transfer you. I'll remember it is I will. I'll transfer you. Or you can also say, may I ask who's calling? Now, you say this during this session if the person did not introduce themselves to you. So you say, may I? So for you to transfer the call, you have to know who is calling. So you have to ask, may I ask who is calling? May I ask who is calling? Or you can also ask, who's calling please? So these two, you only ask during this time, during the time of connecting the person, if they did not introduce themselves. Okay, so one moment please. 2, please hold. 3, I'll transfer you. Now, in this situation, if the other person did not introduce themselves to you and they're asking to be transferred to talk to someone else, it is polite for you to ask for their names. And for you to ask for their names, you have to ask these two questions. May I ask who's calling? 1, 2. Who's calling, please? 3, okay? Now, these two questions you only ask, remember, if the person did not introduce themselves. But if they did, you don't need to ask them for their names again. Now, we're going to go on to taking and receiving